there's a hummingbird outside my window. So earlier today I had to go run a couple of errands at one of my favorite stores in Los Angeles, which is called Daiso Japan. I realized that a lot of the gear that other travel writers, travel sites, people in forums, or magazines, or any information that you get about traveling, they will say like, oh, you need to buy packing cubes, or oh, you need to buy this special gear, or you need to buy this these electronic things, or you need to buy this thing to pack in, or you need to buy these toiletries or whatever. And a lot of it is really expensive and like kind of overpriced for what it is. You might want to check out a place like Daiso Japan, or any other Japanese discount store, because it's a lot of the same stuff. It's much cheaper, and a lot of the stuff they carry is very versatile. So I'm going to show you guys what I bought today, because while I was there getting some other stuff, I realized like, oh, I could use this on my trip. I could use this on my trip. Everything in the store is $1.50. They're crazy. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. I actually have a bunch of these already, but I really liked this one, and it's big. And I think on the trip I'm probably going to be taking more toiletries and stuff with me. So I picked this up. It's just like a zipper makeup pouch. Oh, it's white on the inside. I didn't expect that. And a lot of Daiso stuff, it's really cheap. You can tell it's cheap when you get it. Like, this isn't lined or anything. It's just literally the back side of the material. But you know what? For me, for putting shampoo and deodorant and putting it in my pack, it doesn't matter. And I'm happy to pay $1.50 for something like this, and have it not be, beautifully made and perfect on the inside. If it's $1.50. Because $1.50 is cheap, and I love that. But yeah, this is a little bit bigger than the usual toiletry case or dock kit. But I have a lot of toiletries, which I'm going to show you guys in my packing video, so you'll probably see this again later. So that's that, again, $1.50. I got this little pencil case kind of thing, another zipper pouch. I don't know if I'm going to actually bring this on the trip, but it just looked useful, and again, it was $1.50. And the store's full of this kind of stuff, and the zipper pouch stuff too. They've got aisles and aisles of this stuff in every shape and size. If you want a pencil case, if you want a smaller pen case that has a rubber band that goes around your notebook, if you want a tiny notebook, if you want, a little binder to put all your, little paperworks and odds and ends and doodads, they just have oh, look, there's two sides. How cool is that? Oh, I didn't even notice this. But yeah, the store is just full of little pouches and zippers and bags and packing things. If you're one of those dudes who does the ultralight stuff, this could be, all your socks or all your underwear in here. If you're a skinnier person than I am. I got these little paper blotting sheets. I don't use these very often, but one of the things that's an issue on this trip, not only am I making videos, although as you can tell I'm looking super gorgeous at all times, not only am I making videos, I have a lot of long haul, multi-leg, weird traveling things, and sometimes when you're doing international flights and you're in airports for days, you start getting gross. And this, and also the dry shampoo that I picked up on a different shopping trip, that I'll show you guys in my packing video, are really going to be the difference, after 8 hours on a bus, or 15 hours in the air, or, one aspect of my trip that I'm doing is I fly into Istanbul, I have a 24-hour layover, I go back to the airport, I fly to Bologna, and then I immediately get on a train in Bologna to Florence. So, little things just to kind of keep you fresh and keep you looking nice, really helps. And again, it's $1.50, it's not the kind of thing I buy every day, but for this trip, for $1, why not? The next thing I got is a pocket-sized camera tripod. This is basically those GorillaPod things, but it costs $1.50. We will see how well it works. I'm sure that if it breaks on me, I'll tell you guys all about it. But again, $1.50 to replace, something that sells for $20 or $30 or even more. this will be super helpful. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but all of my video I shoot myself with my iPhone. I mean, this is something that will save you $30. And it costs $1.50 from the Japanese dollar store, Daiso Japan. Maybe they'll sponsor me. Maybe they'll give me money. Daiso Japan, if you're seeing this, A+. I gotta stop mugging. The mugging is bad. And the last thing I got is this little multi-purpose makeup compact container thing. I'm actually going to use this to make a little first aid kit for myself. It has room for band-aids, it has room for a few different kinds of pills. If it's anything like the other thing, it might have room for more stuff. I'm going to open it up and we'll see. The little face blotter things might fit in here. Oh yeah, there's a whole little top. Yeah, I'm going to be putting band-aids and such in here. And then these little guys will put, you know, Advil, Tylenol, Pepto-Bismol, all the little things you want to have on the road. For Italy, I don't think I'm going to need a really big first aid kit, but this will definitely be good for packing and good for just having those little things that you find that you need on the road if you're not feeling so good or didn't sleep well, or as you can tell, I'm coming down with a cold right now. So I have a feeling I'm going to be packing a lot of Sudafed and that's going to come in handy and it's going to go in here. So that's all I got at Daiso. Honestly, one of my favorite stores anywhere, anytime, because not only... Oh, I actually have something from Daiso that I'm bringing on this trip. I'll be right back. I bought this on a different shopping trip. It's actually, I think, some kind of bento box or lunch container, but I use it for chargers and headphones and like all of these little electronic doodads. You know, if you can put it in one spot, and you can do this with things like this, or you can also do, you know, do it with things like this. Anything like this, again, $1.50. They're really cute. This one has little Russian nesting dolls, and it's got some writing in Russian on it, which I'm sure is wrong, because I know all the writing in English in that store is wrong, but that's part of the charm. Yeah, I mean, something like this costs $1.50 at Daiso Japan or at your, you know, neighborhood cheapo Japanese dollar store, and you can put all kinds of stuff in it. It keeps everything organized. You know, they have everything from chopstick holders to they have little sets of like a fork and a knife and a spoon. So if you're doing a lot of hiking, if you're camping, or you're gonna do a lot of self-catering, you can pick up a little fork, knife, and spoon kit. It comes in its own little case, super cute. But for a trip like this, you know, to spend $1.50 on this, as opposed to, you know, a $10 or $15 packing cube that does the same thing, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's amazing. You should go. Make it a mission. If you're you know, doing a round the world thing and you are making a pit stop on the west coast of the United States, look for them. I would be surprised if Vancouver didn't have something like this too. If you're in Japan or another Asian country, look out for stores like this because they have so much great stuff. And again, it's like you can buy this stuff for $50 or you can buy this stuff for $1.50. My little, you know, this little dop kit that I got, even if you just go to CVS or something, I mean, a lot of stores sell these, but even if you go to CVS or something, it's $15 for this. If you go to a department store, it's $50 for this. I'm sure that, you know, Tory Burch or Coach is like selling the same thing as this for $80. It was $1.50. Not Daiso Japan. Their slogan should be, it's $1.50.